Hi everybody, my name is Jamie Thompson and I am so happy to have you guys here tonight so we can share some awesome info with you about this amazing business that has completely changed not just my life, but so many lives around me as well. So we are excited to have you. I'm going to cover the first topic tonight on two things actually. A lot of people want to know what makes a good coach, and then a lot of people want to know what in the world do you do all day. So for me, my story, I've been a coach for 5 years, but when I got started, it was because I truly was at a place where I needed help. I've always struggled with weight. That was just something that I've always had an issue with. Definitely no clue on nutrition. So when I got started with the programs and the coaching opportunity was brought to me, by no means was I somebody with a health or fitness background, let alone some type of degree in nutrition or anything like that. So I'm here to tell you, you do not need any of those things to be a successful coach. I, in fact, was a third grade teacher. I had my master's, and that's what I assumed I would be doing for the rest of my life until I retired. Definitely, I found a new passion for health and fitness. Once I got started with sharing with others what I was doing, I found that I absolutely loved doing that. But I didn't have to have a degree, or I didn't have to be a fitness instructor, or I did not have to be a trainer to help them. You get all of those tools with the programs. You have the trainers in the programs. You get the meal plans, and you get programs like 21 Day Fix that teach you how to eat. You have Shakeology, which takes complete control of helping people with nutrition. I say that because it was my game changer for sure. So being that cheerleader and that supporter is definitely what you become. You don't have to feel the stress of thinking that you have to know everything to be able to help others. You're just sharing what works for you and what you're doing, and just being that supportive person to a group of people that you are meeting. And that's it. I mean, that's what I do. Month after month, I run challenge groups of people that I'm meeting, and I'm simply just sharing what has worked for me. So totally knock out the fact that you do not have to be those things to be a successful coach. All right, so what does a typical day in the life of a coach look like? Well, mine actually changed because I was working full-time as a teacher. As you know, with 3 kids and working a full-time job and having a very busy husband, you know, the thought of fitting in something else can kind of be stressful. But when you stick to a schedule and you see the big picture of what your life could be like if you sacrifice some time and get very focused on work time, you can do so much. So a lot of my work time actually while I was still teaching would happen in the evening after my kids and my husband went to bed. I didn't want to interrupt our schedule of life with me adding in something else. So I did a lot of my work after they went to bed. I would get up earlier, do my workout, do my check-ins with my challenge groups and that kind of stuff before I got the kids out of bed. And then I, of course, could check in and do things, you know, over my lunch while I was working. But now that I'm home, I definitely have more freedom and can make my own schedule, which is what I wanted. I wanted to be that mom who could be home with her kids, especially my little guy. He's 2, and now I get to be home with him. So my day looks a little different, but I definitely have found a routine of getting up earlier makes me more productive. Sticking to a schedule makes me so much more efficient. I definitely get up, get my things finished in the morning that I need to get finished before I get my kids up, and I'm basically doing 3 things every day and, you know, making it in a schedule that works for whatever's happening, you know, in my day. So the first thing is just being simply a product of the product. I'm doing my workouts. I'm drinking Shakeology. And that happens every single day. 2, I'm inviting and sharing daily. I am always on social media and sharing what I did for my workout, sharing, you know, struggles, sharing me. And that's it. I'm just sharing me and my journey. And then, of course, 3 is personal development. And that was definitely a big part of me being successful and seeing a big change in my business. Plugging into personal development and putting a focus on me first is when I definitely saw things happening in my business. So stay-at-home moms can do this. You just have to stick to a schedule. If you are working full-time, you can do this. You have to make a schedule and you need to just focus on doing those 3 daily things. We have training that teaches you how to do this. So it's called our Power Hours, and you're going to learn how to use the Power of 3, and it makes it super easy for you to fit this business in. And remember, you do not have to be a fitness expert to be successful. All right, guys, thanks so much for listening. Let us know what questions you have. Thanks.